Hello everyone. I am back in Disney Dreamlight Valley again today, and just carrying on from the last stream. My two biggest goals at the moment is to finish off the DLC that I'm currently working on, Storybook Vale, which is where I'm currently running around at the moment, and to also progress with some friendship quests. These two seem to be conjoined at the hip at the moment for some reason. Let me just go and let's do this quest. Oh, that's why they're following me. Flynn, feast your eyes on this potion of... A potion, can I take a look? Of course, crafted by Ursula, it makes your hearing even better than a wolf's. I'll ignore that last crack since you're delivering the potion I ordered from Ursula. Wait a minute, she didn't mention... Thanks, Hades, I appreciate it. Give Ursula my regards. Now there's no way those frog snippets are gonna sneak up on me.
Is this rain making you old now, Hades? Because I feel like I'm listening.
Not using him as a delivery boy. Hey, here you go.
Took you long enough.
I'm so glad I was able to gift it to you. Happy early birthday again. Don't say it, Lauren. I think I have to.
Oh.
You really don't. I think you got scammed. I said don't say it. Sorry, Hades.
You killed me, not really.
Hey, well at least I'm getting a salary for this. Ursula said when I was done, I should go back to her place. Oh, I'll give you a hand with that. I feel bad about how that went down with Flynn.
Yada yada, fine print, boilerplate, but okay, good, we're done.
Right, and her house is... Oh, and
Look at all these poor, unfortunate souls. Pitiful.
find Hades' wages somewhere in the bind. Ursula's note said the wages would be in a soggy place safe from Hades' temper. Back to the bind then. I just saw a very exciting pop-up, which luckily was didn't show up on stream. So
Every day is a chance to write your own story.
I don't think that's the usual fishing spot. Wait, where is he? Why do I always have to cop the flak for this?
I've been looking.
Alright, Hades. It took some searching, but I found your reward from Ursula.
Yeah,
Finally, if someone at my temple made me wait that long for a gift, they'd be dealing with what we in the biz like to call it ironic consequences. Funny you should say that. She left you a fire extinguisher. Lauren, is this supposed to be a joke? From Ursula's perspective, probably. I never should have trusted her. Not without something to hold over her. So how are you feeling about this whole thing? Do you still want to keep going, or are you done with it all? Whoa, whoa, I do not give up.
Good.
The problem is, I just haven't found the right job yet. How am I supposed to demonstrate management techniques and reign supreme doing jobs that don't manage anyone? Being a door-to-door salesman? Slinging slot for some kid? That is no way to show off my skills. But what about Scrooge? His shop is complex, sophisticated. That's what I need. I'll just mosey on over there and demand that you let me take over. Why don't I go ask for you? I know Mr. McDuck. He responds far better to politeness than to demands. Offering to do things for me, see my management skills at work. Now go. Yeah, I do love the character creation. Not that you can see it very well with this hat. 1 second. But I got my green and black hair with this, so I was like, yes. And you get so many core hairs through the story as well. There he is. All that bookcase.
Good day, dear.
Hey, Mr. McDuck. Have you ever wanted an employee at your shop? Can't say I've had a need for one in the past. I like being hands-on in my shop, especially at the cash register. Haven't you ever wanted a little vacation? Well, I might be interested. Do you have anyone in mind to fill in? Okay, so hear me out. I'm not gonna like this suggestion, am I? It's Hades. Interesting. I heard his little foray in the restaurant business didn't go so well. Always move past that now. You need to roll with a little more cachet and your shop just oozes class. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose I could take a short break, but you need to keep an eye on him in case there are fires that need putting out. Deal.
Have a bull market day.
Welcome to Scrooge's store, currently under new management. No need for chatter. I require a new crimson silk gown, and none of that low-end imitation fabric. Oh, unfortunately, I think we're out of crimson silk. Can I interest you in...
Bull market day.
No. If I wanted something else, I'd ask for it. We have many other valuable... Never mind. If you can't help me, you can't. Ta-ta. And he sets everything on fire again.
Yes.
Scroogey, I think you'll find I handled myself admirably. Hades, it smells like cinders in here. That wasn't my fault. You've been getting a bit of a reputation. It was Mother Gothel. Do you know how infuriating she can be? If you can't handle customer service, then you didn't belong in my shop.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Is he gone now? This man. If only we could sprinkle him in the watering can when he misbehaves.
Hey, how you doing? You made it.
So,
Shocking.
how are you
So
feeling
here's the
about your
deal.
job training? Kicking me out like that, saying I can't handle customer service, sounds like Scrooge is angling for eternity being heckled by horrible customers. Oh, okay, I see that you're upset. I feel you, I hate customer service too.
What?
Lauren, as Lord of the Underworld, I thought I had a handle on eternal suffering. But wow, you mortals have been cooking up something nasty. I'm guessing you don't think you proved your management skills, but did you learn anything valuable? Oh, I've learned something, alright.
Ugh.
This whole thing was a colossal mistake. I'm a god, I shouldn't be serving anyone. I'm made for commands, not taking them. Oddly enough, hating customer service is a very mortal experience. Haven't you insulted me enough? Definitely not. No, I clearly need to reevaluate things, come up with some better schemes.
Nice.
Something that lets everyone know exactly the kind of grandeur and respect I deserve. Okay, well, I'll let you think that over. Good, you know, this might not have gone exactly as planned, but you definitely were a solid intermediate minion. Keep this up and I might give you another promotion. Please, no. This is a little something I unlocked off stream, which took a bit of work, but here you go. This is a new area to me on the map called Mount Olympus, and it is the location of the final trial for Hades. So I'm just going to see what this entails and see if we can't complete this and see what's next. Ooh.
Yeah. Ah.
And there he is again. Stone. I love how Hades is waiting for me, and I'm like, no, stone is more important.
Hey, what's the
Definitely.
buzz?
Ha 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 ha. Finally, I'm almost back where I belong.
Yeah!
Mount Olympus is mine, without any lazy, ungrateful gods lounging around, ruining the vibe. You know, Lauren, you played a tiny part in this, so since I'm such a nice guy, I'm moving you up to head minion. A tiny part, I did all the work. Hey now, without my clear direction and excellent delegation, you'd be nowhere, got it? Besides, there's still a lot of work to do. Yeah, by me. Now your first duty in the new role is to clean up around here. What a mess, I haven't seen this much chaos since Cerberus chased Satyr through my office. Where's the cleaning crew when you need them? I felt like I was the same. I usually leave a spare key under a rug somewhere, take a look around. When I should mention the keys don't actually look like keys, they're more like... Wait, there I go, micromanaging
Good.
again, you'll figure it out.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Now, beat it.
I see. I wouldn't need to find a... Well, I'd need to find a way if everything didn't sparkle deliberately when you walk up to it. Oh, a pie. Really?
Hey, what's the buzz?
Right, now I remember. The gates open using the pressure plates on each side. We'll have to find some more of those fancy vases to weigh him down. I'm telling you, those things really tie the room together.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so back this way. I seem to remember that being water. Is it water? Yep. You follow me, I did all the work. I have an ad break coming up in under 5 minutes. Thank you so much for your patience. There's no reel there.
Took you long enough.
We're so close, I can taste it. I just wish Zeus were here so I could swipe that smug look off his face. I think you need to get over this Zeus complex. Complex? Trust me, it's not a complex.
Bingo!
That bearded blowhard has never known how to run things up here. When you think about it, I'm actually doing him a favour.
Wow.
Anyway, let's get back to business. We've got one gate still blocking the way. Looks like you're going to need to get some more vases. These look kind of hard to reach. Maybe that block of marble over there could help.
Bye-bye.
Oh, volcanic rock. Oh, golden apple. Definitely. You feel like you're flying everywhere. I mean, in my controls, I have camera sensitivity for both as like literally off. Otherwise, the slightest move of your mouse and it's really difficult.
You made it.
Let's get back to business. We've got one gate still blocking the way. You said that last time. Looks like you're going to need to get some more vases, and these look kind of hard to reach. Maybe that block of marble over there could help.
Bye bye.
Ooh, another chest. Oh, something that's not food. Hi, Neve. Welcome in. I'd say it's going pretty well so far. I'm just doing the last quest for the last trial for Hades. There we go. Oh, yes. It definitely is. And more stone. This is the best bit about Hades trials. They're always full of stone. Things I've got to put up with. These things are well annoying. Definitely. The only problem is they keep coming out with really nice stuff to get with moonstones. Like there's so many cute components you can buy with moonstones and houses and outfits and tool skins. Max is honestly one of the best pets you can get, because of the way he can dig up like these little shards. Hold on, wrong button. These shards here. There are some people that have put so much effort into their building, and if they were to try and dig those up with a shovel, it would break their path and things like that. But with Max, he just goes along and digs it up for you.
Took you long enough.
So all the trouble around here was caused by those little things I took from the lawkeeper, huh? Oh well, I'm back in my throne room and ready to roll over my part of the cosmos. I held up my end of the bargain, you hold up yours. Oh right, we had some kind of deal. Gotta say, it slipped my mind. I helped you get back to Mount Olympus. Now you need to resolve your silly little feud with Maleficent. Right, Maleficent, I almost forgot about her. Wishful thinking. Okay, fine, I can guess put up with having her around occasionally. If she apologises to me. I was worried you were going to say that. Maleficent wants you to apologise to her. Apologise to her for what?
Yeah,
You know, that radiant lady really has some nerve. If I didn't despise her, I'd almost respect it. Almost. Come on, Hades, tell her you're sorry and let's move on. Nuh-uh, not a chance. Nope. What a toddler. So neither of you wants to apologise until the other does. You ever hear of something called a Gordian knot? Sounds like you got yourself one of those. Seriously though, I appreciate you getting me back to Mount Olympus. I guess I'm going to have to talk to the lawkeeper about how to solve this.
I got room on my team.
I think I have Lucky actually. Let me have a look. Back. Oh no, I don't. What's Lucky? Oh no, Lucky only appeared for me today. So Lucky collects wood. Max collects wood and digs up Dream and Night Shards. Nana is also a dog that collects wood. Let's get back to the Library of Lore. Honestly, there's a lot of players who will say that Max is the best companion that they've ever invested in. Lauren, I'm feeling more and more myself. I dare say my pages are crisp and my spine is not so creased. Have you done it? Have you ended the feud between Maleficent and Hades? Not quite. Both of them want to hear an apology, but neither of them wants to apologise. I'm not surprised. Nothing can be simple with those two. I did discover something interesting though. Both of them stole story magic from your pages. Maybe that's what set this whole thing off. Why? Why, yes, now I remember. Maleficent flipped through my pages and drained me of an old story about her. And Hades did the same, ripping me an old tale about him. The snippets in Maleficent's castle and the palace on Mount Olympus were causing all sorts of trouble. I captured them using my royal net. Why didn't you say so? Restore them to my pages at once. Let's get the edges first. Max is awesome. Hi Moose. I hope you're doing well. There's your special shouty. And one for your Twitch as well, as you have been streaming on Twitch as well recently. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate with my cup of tea. Thank you, I will. Thank you, Moose, that's very sweet. Moose, meet Neve. Neve is my best friend. Yep, me and Neve share the same brain cell. We joke about it quite a lot. And that goes there from the looks of it. Oh, it goes there. Well, it looks like it's meant to anyway. It goes there. A bit further up. Ah, that way. Yay. Oh, that's pretty. Lauren, did you see what I saw within my pages? Maleficent and Hades share a deep wound. Neither felt welcome at an important gathering. Both took that slight rather personally. Maleficent wasn't invited to Aurora's honouring celebration. Precisely. Maleficent cursed Aurora from that day forward. Hades didn't feel like anyone wanted him at the celebration of Hercules' birth. Yes, after that ignominious snub, Hades was more determined than ever to overthrow Mount Olympus. I don't get why this matters, because now I remember precisely what led Maleficent and Hades to steal away the storybook veil in the first place. During the forgetting, my old friend Merlin neglected to invite the villainous pair to a great gathering of all the most powerful magic warders in the valley. He meant to, really, he merely forgot. Maleficent and Hades swore revenge for being disrespected once more. I get it, it feels bad not to be included. Yes, despite being the mistress of all evil and the lord of the underworld, their feelings are all too human, aren't they? Perhaps if there was some way to make them both feel important and included. Something with fancy invitations made just for them. Yes. Invite them to a great gathering to discuss how we can put a stop to the never after once and for all. We need a name for this endeavour. Something to unite us all. The Guardians of the Veil. Oh my, how heroic. Maleficent and Hades will feel quite flattered indeed. It's time to assemble the Guardians of the Veil. Get them to level 10 and then you can do whatever you want with them. And yeah, I mean, I've never banished anyone from the valley, but there are some that I'm really close to. You do unlock something later on called what are they called? Floating islands. You can always shovel their houses up there and banish them from the valley. Lauren, make the invitations and gather everyone. Right here in the Library of Law, I will prepare a stirring speech. And you think I'm joking? There is the ability to, whenever they're in, just kick them out. Like I could just go, bye Hades, and he's not here. I will put him back on there because the whole thing was just, oh yeah, make them feel included, and then what do I do the second after? Banishment. Oh well. You shut eternal poppies. Where do I find them? Mount Olympus. He was there and then he was gone. You're not the flower I want. It feels very EastEnders. Get out of my pub. That's it. Jeez. Hey, hey, sure does sound like a spring. There we go, perfect. Now I don't feel like I'm losing the last of my pressing right buttons would help. Did I just hear an evil cackle? There he is. There's so many outfits in this game, it's ridiculous.
You! Yes, you! I got a deal for you. Took you long enough.
Lauren, what's this?
Ah!
An apology from Maleficent? Yeah, not likely. Wait a second, is this an invitation? Do you like the little blue flame we added? I gotta admit, it's a great touch. Jews could never manage that kind of class. Hold on now, what are you inviting me to? Merlin's retirement bash? It's a very important meeting with the lawkeeper. We need your help to stop the Never After. Let me see here. We invite you to join the Guardians of the Vale. We can't do it without you. You know, I would like to deal with all of the ink around here. It's really messing up the ambience. Very nice. But before I RSVP to this thing, I've got one question. Is Maleficent going to be there? She's going to be there, Hades. Oh, I knew there had to be a catch. Fine, don't come. Enjoy rolling over the kingdom flooded in ink. Hey, that ink isn't my doing. You know she's the one who started all this. Everything was going great until she put some kind of whammy on me, and all the ink started showing up on Mount Olympus. Maleficent cursed Mount Olympus? That's weird. I'll ask her about it.
You killed me, not really. I'm the lord of
Yeah,
the dead.
I'm sure she'll be real forthcoming about that. Look, I'll show up at this little shindig to help fix Never After, but once that's done, Maleficent had better stay out of my territory.
Yes. Goodbye.
Oh, I have another ad starting in under 5 minutes. Thank you so much for your patience. Let's see if she's home. Here she is. Why? What's this? Some sort of invitation? Look, it's got green flame and everything. An impressive parlour trick, no doubt, but what is the meaning of it? Ink is still spilling all over the veil. We need your help to stop the Never After. We invite you to join the Guardians of the Gale. Veil. Please meet us in the Library of Law. You want me to descend from my castle and mingle with the rabble? We need your help, Maleficent. We can't do it without you. I suppose you are all hopelessly lost without me, aren't you? I've only one question. Will Hades be there? Yes, he will. Ah, you want me to waste a moment more in the presence of that fool? Put aside your feud with Hades just for now, please. You'll be the real guest of honor. Put aside my feud. Hades started all of this. He put a curse on my castle. The ink appeared here before anywhere else in the Vale. That's strange. Hades told me that you started the feud and that the ink started appearing on Mount Olympus first. And you believe that, fiery fool? You are far more naive than I thought, Lauren. Still, I will attend your little gathering and help you set the Vale right, but only so that I can remind everyone who the rightful ruler of the Vale.
You'd best be on your way.
Mm.
Gotta say, my neighbors are on the level.
I'm so glad that we have the teleportation. It's a game changer rather than running around everywhere. Maleficent and Hades have agreed to meet. They have, but something a little funny came up when I talked to both of them. They both blamed the other for starting the feud. More finger pointing, of course. We should have expected as much. I'm not so sure about that. Maleficent and Hades both said that the ink started showing up before their feud began. Why, they must be mistaken. The Never After is surely connected to their feud. If it isn't, then I'm afraid I don't have the faintest clue what's really causing all this trouble. No, this must be the doing of those vile villains. Oh dear, speaking of which, the mistress of all evil has finally taken it upon herself to come down from her castle, and Hades is sure to be here at any moment. Let the first meeting of the Guardians of the Vale begin. If fireballs start to fly, do be sure to duck. Ooh. Maleficent is so serious, and he's like, "Da-da!"
Took you long enough.
This is a pleasant surprise.
It's you. Great.
Oh, Maleficent, you're looking a little greener than usual. It's really working for you.
Insolent fool.
My appearance is entirely irrelevant to the task at hand. I've been looking into the mysterious ink bleeding from the veil. And I've discovered that there's a deeper magic at work. Deeper magic? What are we talking about here? Something is wrong with the veil. Something beyond the two of us. I am willing to overlook your disrespect for now. Because if we don't set aside the dispute, there may not be a veil left to rule over. Hey, if you're willing to let bygones be bygones temporarily, I guess I can too. That's not good. Ah.
You made it.
So Maleficent up and disappeared, huh? You know, I thought I'd be happy about this. Maybe without Maleficent to oppose, you don't know who you are. What are you, my shrink? I could go my whole eternal life without ever wanting to see Maleficent again, trust me. Thing is, the way she just disappeared kind of bugs me. I may not like her, but I gotta admit she's tough. Something made her disappear like that. Well, my guess is that I'm next to the chopping block. Then I'd be rid of the both of you, sounds great, better not. Hades, are you actually scared? Don't be ridiculous, I've got an extremely healthy sense of self-preservation. We gotta figure out what happened to Maleficent, and maybe that runaway princess she's always complaining about too. But until you do that, I'm gonna enjoy running this place on my own. Maybe I'll just mosey on up to Mel's castle. Nuh-uh, the veil is my territory. Hey, hold on, I promote you up the ladder and take on all that interest in your professional development as a minion, and you stab me in the back. Lauren, I'm impressed, you've really come far. If you figure out where Maleficent went, you let me know, will you? Whatever's going on, I'll get to the bottom of it. I guess that means figuring out what happened to Princess Aurora.
Bye-bye.
Oh dear. The feud between Maleficent and Hades is resolved at last. The never after rages harder than ever. What happened to Maleficent? The tiles on the floor began to glow. The ones that formed the shape of Princess Aurora's face. I sense that to resolve this once and for all, you will need to find Princess Aurora. Until we discover more, keep tending to the veil, Lauren. I'm sure clues are bound to turn up eventually. Oh, me mailbox.
Anyone fancy an archery contest? Or we could climb a mountain.
Another day, another drachma. I let my temper get the better of me, but I can appreciate when a worshipper does me a solid and stops the fire from getting out of hand. Hades. A most disturbing development. Lauren, I was hoping we might have some peace and quiet after the disappearance of Maleficent, but I'm afraid we have no such luck. Some sort of mysterious sickness is sweeping over the residents of the Storybook Vale. Can you speak to me when you're ready for your next adventure? Yours, the Keeper of the Law.
Oh, God.
Yep, that don't.
Yeah.
Lauren, you've no doubt noticed that something has changed around here, and I'm afraid it wasn't merely a desire to improve the decor. The magic of the storybook veil has changed the tapestry behind me. The tale it now tells spells disaster. The tapestry changing, what could it mean? This particular tapestry reflects whatever is happening in the Vale. Long ago it reflected peace, order and quiet, all the things a proper library needs. Then it reflected Maleficent and Hades, their strife and struggle. Now it reflects disaster. The storybook veil is falling apart. I fear only you can put it back together. Yep, that sounds about right. It is a heavy burden to be the hero of the story, but you bear it well. And if I may say so, you managed to look exceptionally stylish while doing it. I'm being flirted with by a book. This seems bad, how do I fix it? I'm afraid what you see behind me is only a hint of what's to come. A sickness is sweeping over the vale, afflicting the villagers. I get the feeling this is more than just a case of the sniffles. You're quite right. Few things are ever so simple in the storybook vale. Villagers are starting to disappear just as Maleficent did. Why, I've noticed Merida, Flynn and Hades all starting to show the telltale signs. How do I stop it? First, the problem must be understood. I suggest you begin with speaking with Merida. She has the most advanced case. Do hurry, Lauren, before there's nothing left of her. Oh, it's a good job she's coming this way, then.
There's a lot about this valley.
Yes!
Ah, Lauren, the Lordkeeper must have told you what's happening to me. It's like everything that makes me, well, me, is disappearing. I don't feel like I could hit a bullseye from a yard away. Forget about climbing the crone's tooth.
I must commend the groundskeeper.
We'll fix this together. If anyone can help me, I'm sure it's you. I just wish I knew what was wrong. Start at the beginning. Did anything happen to trigger it? Well, now that you mention it, something strange did happen. It started when I saw this funny whirlwind in the bind. I guess I got too close to it because all of a sudden I started feeling odd. Oh, there's no use rapping about it. Follow me, I'll show you.
Bye now. There's always
Look,
something
there,
happening
it just
here,
started
isn't there?
storming like that one day.
Huh.
Do you suppose it has something to do with me disappearing? It seems pretty likely.
You
I don't want to
say.
get too close again, but those winds are fierce. Whoa, Lauren, did you see that? At the heart of the storm, something's starting to come out of that balmy whirlwind. Isn't it? It couldn't be. It is. It's a snippet, a bunch of snippets. Quick catch them before they get away.
Good day to you.
Of course, there's snippets. That's odd. You found this at the centre of the whirlwind. Oh my, looking at it, I feel sort of funny. You're not going to get sicker, are you? Should I get a bucket? No, I said I felt funny, not sick. Looking at this reminds me of me. It must be connected to me somehow.
Brilliant!
Oh, this is going to sound like rubbish, Lauren, but I think it's a part of me, a part of my story. I see my mum and I see myself.
Yes!
I'm saying I'm sorry. I'm telling her that I want her back, that I love her. Then all of a sudden she's hugging me and holding me close. That was the day I realised our destinies are in our hands. I can't believe I nearly lost this. Wait, what's happening now? Did you see that? That magic? It's part of me again.
Yes!
I feel back to my old self. Maybe it's the same thing that's happening to Flynn and Hades too. Hurry up and go check on Flynn. Don't tell him, but I'm starting to consider him a friend. Oh, and if you could catch those snippets flying around and restore my story to the Lawkeeper's pages, I'd certainly
There's
appreciate it.
adventure to be had.
There he is.
Hey,
Lauren,
nice to see you.
do you notice anything funny about me? I just really haven't felt like myself these past few days. Something is really wrong with the veil. Well, clearly, the only question is, what, and what's it got to do with me? The Lawkeeper says that there's some sort of sickness sweeping over the veil. You, Merida, Hades, you're being erased. Okay, I thought it had to be bad news, but that's horrible. How do we stop this? We need to find a missing piece of you. A missing piece of me? What part of me's missing? Arms, check. Legs, check. Devastatingly handsome face, check. Yep, everything seems to be here. It's something deeper, Flynn. It helped Merida discover a part of her past. A part of her story that had been lost. Huh, now that you mention it, I do feel like there's something missing. I just don't know what. How do we find something like that? Merida and I found a mysterious whirlwind in the bind. It was full of snippets. And the missing piece of Merida. Then let's go before I even get one iota less charming and roguish. I say we start by searching the ever after for a mysterious whirlwind.
Let's do this again.
Of course it's going to be where I found him. Yeah, it definitely is.
Just couldn't stay away, huh?
Especially this DLC. Because there's things that you can just mindlessly go around and catch. So that's it. That's the whirlwind. What am I supposed to do? Walk up to it and reach in? No, that sounds like a very, very bad idea. Well, what would be a good idea then? Whoa, I spoke too soon. Something's happening. Look, snippets are coming out of the whirlwind. Quick, catch them.
Let's do this again soon, okay?
Probably would have helped if I'd tidied this area up a bit beforehand, but whatever. Okay. I mean, what made me laugh is when I started Paleo, because I got recommended to try it by a streamer who I met on TikTok but mainly streamed on Twitch. I'd never actually seen the game, so I went in to try it. And I think I'd done the first temple, and I was like, how am I going to do this? Let's use Disney Dreamlight Valley logic. And that's how I started being able to get through the temples. Just like, what would I do in Disney Dreamlight Valley? Oh, it mentions water. Watering can. What's this? Oh, did you write me a letter? Whoa, okay, not a letter. When I look at it, I see something. It's something from your past, a part of your story. But which part? It's all cloudy. Hold it close, don't look, feel. Okay. Oh, I think I'm starting to get something. Oh, something is definitely happening. I'm tied to a chair. There's a blonde girl with a frying pan standing over me. I think could that be Rapunzel? It must be Rapunzel. You're right, it is. I see it now. Yeah, definitely. The only thing is, you'll never... Well, at least I don't think I'll ever get to the end of the quests I've got. Especially with the 3 new villagers we're about to have and a unforeseen amount of quests in the DLC, and yeah. You're right, it is. I see it now. But do it at your own pace. I made the mistake when I first started Disney Dreamlight Valley of rushing it because I wanted to have all the biomes and all the things. And while it worked for me for a long time, it did get to a point where after the Eternity Isle expansion came out and we got Oswald, that's when it finally caught up to me and I had to give it a break. Yeah, definitely. And so many of the villagers quests enable you to progress in game and unlock things that way as well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a quick process of me unlocking everything. But because I did try and get everything beforehand, but it was also, I didn't always try the hardest with the villagers either, and then I went all in on it. You're right, it is, I see it now. Lauren, I think this thing holds the day I met Rapunzel. Wait, something else is happening. I feel different. Huh. The page, it disappeared, and hey, I felt like myself again. Oh, and I'm not disappearing anymore, that's good, right? That moment with Rapunzel changed everything for me. I can't believe I almost lost it, thanks, Lauren. Hey, you can call me Eugene if you want. I think we're at that place in our friendship. I'll stick with Flynn if that's okay with you. Sure, I kind of like that I've got both sides of myself here. Now that I'm feeling better, maybe you ought to check in on Hades. He's a hothead under the best of circumstances. If he starts disappearing, yeah, I don't want to think about it. Maybe try catching some more of those new snippets and bringing them back to the Lawkeeper too.
Nice talking to you.
This is what I could do all day. Just mindlessly running around and just... Right, where's Hades? Oh, of course, he's not anywhere near me.
Some of these villages are no fun.
Hey, what's the buzz?
Good you're here. I'm not feeling so hot, Lauren, and for me that's saying something. You're disappearing, haven't you noticed?
Wow.
Haven't I noticed? I'm vanishing here, which, can I just say, is wrong. Whatever happened to Maleficent is happening to me, isn't it? Well, I'm not going out without a fight unless Miss Stay Off My Mountain, Mistress of All Evil. How will you fight it? The same way all executive deals with problems. Delegate. Unless you want to get
Good.
demoted back to junior minion, you better figure this out. Yeesh, okay, Mr. Grouchy Pants. Mr. Grouchy Pants. Yikes, you really need to work on your zingers. I'm wearing a toga. Okay, I think I know how to fix it. With Merida and Flynn, I found a strange whirlwind that somehow held a piece of them. Something important that they were missing. Huh, now that you mention it, I did see something like that in Mythopia. Follow me, I'll give you a hands-on demonstration.
See you later.
It comes to something when I can outrun somebody.
Took you long enough.
Yeesh, see that thing? Nasty, right? Looks like Zeus is throwing one of his tantrums somewhere up there. You really need to get over this Zeus obsession. Zeus obsession? Just because Mr. High and Mighty is a colossal jerk and I despise him doesn't mean I'm obsessed. Have you ever talked this inferiority complex over with somebody you trust? Inferiority complex? The only one who's inferior is Zeus. Repeat this affirmation after me. I do not need to compare myself with Zeus. I do not need to compare myself with Zeus, but if I did, I'd win. Oh, hold on, did you see that? In the whirlwind. I think something's flying out of there. Looks like more of those annoying little demon snippets. Catch them, would you?
Yada yada, fine print. Well, okay, good.
Huh? What is this thing? I see a charming, impressive, bitingly funny lord of the underworld
Oh,
being dragged into the sticks. All because of that annoying Wonder Boy. Why are you showing me this? I do not need to be reminded. You may not like it, but it should help you get better. How is that? Hold on. I do feel weird. Whoa, what's happening? Also, if you have like a bench or a chair or something outside and you sit down on that, it will slowly recoup your energy as well. Yes, I'm back to my old self. I guess that moment with Hercules really was important. You, Flynn and Merida are all back to normal for now. But I still don't feel any closer to fixing what's wrong with the Veil. Or finding Maleficent and Aurora. Well, I see it, but apparently you don't. We have another ad break coming up in just under 5 minutes. Thank you for your patience. Maybe you ought to talk to that tattered old book. As for me, well, the important thing is that I feel great.
You
Good luck with the rest of it.
sleepy. You know that?
You'll figure it out.
Bye-bye.
Merida, Flynn and Hades are all back to their old selves. Perhaps in Hades' case, that's not ideal, but nevertheless. I fear they've all been afflicted with the same thing that happened to Maleficent. Okay, but where did Maleficent go? That's just the problem. The story is lost to me. If only you could restore it to my pages. Wait, those new snippets that have started appearing, could they have anything to do with it? There's only one way to know for sure. Try to restore the magic to my pages and see what happens. Just from the brief glimpse I saw. And one more. Lauren, I remember now. It's all so clear. I know where Maleficent has gone. She disappeared to the Unwritten Realms. Then I guess I'll need to go there to find her. Yes, you must. But such a journey is not undertaken lightly. You see, the unwritten realms are a place deep beneath the heart of the storybook Vale. They are where stories come from before they're written, and the place they return to once they're forgotten. How did Maleficent end up there? It's hard to say. Perhaps there was a misfiled application for her erasure. With such a large and important bureaucracy, the place can be quite disorganized, I'm afraid. Tell me more about this place. The Unwritten Realms are a teeming bureaucracy run by magic quills. They're always recycling old ideas into new ones, but I'm afraid the management is a bit lax. I wonder if all of our problems amount to nothing more than a bureaucratic mix-up. Wouldn't that be something? Wait a second, who runs the Unwritten Realms? Why, they run themselves, of course. I suppose that I'm sort of in charge of them, but I mostly stay hands-off. Or I suppose pages off in my case. So what should I do next? The way into the Unwritten Realms lies in this very room. Remember where you found the royal net? That same spot has a way of becoming a gateway to wherever one needs. Why don't you examine it and try to find your way forward?
I could get used to a place like this. Yep, I'm used to it.
I think I'll wait for the ad break to end, just so that no one misses out on this. I will just hydrate while we wait, and I hope that you all join me in a hydrate. I'm hydrating with some white grape peach squash. Welcome back. We discovered the Unwritten Realms, and we are now going to enter. What a mess. Maleficent. These petty official little fools. They have no idea whose wrath they're courting. I really ought to destroy this whole endeavour and turn their dungeon into their tombs. Maleficent, I'm here to rescue you. Oh, it's you. The brave creature who trespassed in my castle and lived to tell of it. For a moment I thought you were another one of those irritating magic quills. Tell me what you need me to do. It's simple. These imbeciles won't listen to reason or threats. Talk to the magic quills before I leave them in cinders.
Farewell.
Welcome to the Unwritten Realms. Salutations. We're in the erasure department. Are you expecting a higher than normal volume of service complaints? Kindly take a number. A call will assist you at the designated time. Okay, give me a number. Your number is 1,400,113. Estimated wait time 5 eons. I'd like to speak to your manager. I'm happy to escalate your claim. Please fill out Form C15, open an escalation ticket and file it with our escalations department. How do I get a C15? You need to request a C15 requisition form. Current wait time is 16 billion years. I'll forget it. Due to our extended exchange, the time is now increased to 5.5 eons. Kindly relax in the waiting room while you wait to be processed. Those quills are ridiculous creatures. Imagine asking me to wait for 2 eons. Only 2 eons? You got lucky, I need to wait 5. Maybe I can mess with the number counter so our number comes up earlier. Yes, those creatures do seem feather-brained enough to fall for that. Perhaps you could use my ticket to speed things along. That might just work. Where is your ticket? I tore it up in a fit of rage. Why can't anything ever be simple? You've proved to be clever before. I'm sure you can find the pieces of my ticket scattered around, and then you can change the number counter to match it.
I'll be watching.
So it's in this waiting room, but I can't see it. And she's not stood on it. Oh, she threw it at him. Now surveying 9375. This ticket appears to be ripped. Normally I would ask you to file a Y178 form to receive a replacement ticket. Okay, you're kidding me. However, as the number is readable, I will make an exception in your case under Statute 135. Please state your business. I have an inquiry about Maleficent. Why is she being erased? Allow me just a moment to pull up her file. Yes, there we are. Character Maleficent. Designation villain. Status subject has been filed for erasure. But why? Special request form KL No, LK32 was filed by Redacted, submitting character Maleficent for express erasure. So someone asked for Maleficent to be erased. Who? I am not at liberty to answer regarding the name of the filer. Form LK32 was submitted requesting the filer's name to be redacted. If you would like to submit a request for review, kindly fill out. Forget it. How do I stop it? If you believe the erasure request for character Maleficent was filed in error, you may submit a form Y87 to request a review. Expected processing time 12 eons. 12 eons. How long have I got before Maleficent is erased? Allow me to pull up the schedule. You have approximately 1 hour. Process is already underway. The anchor moments from character Maleficent's story are already in the process of being erased. There has to be a faster way. The review process could be expedited if you revisited the review floor directly. Just head up the stairs to my left. And do hurry, the process of erasure is quite difficult to stop once it's underway. Welcome to the review floor. How may I assist you? It's about Maleficent. You need to stop erasing her now. I'm afraid that's quite impossible. Character Maleficent's anchor moment has already been sent to the processing room. To retrieve it, you could venture inside the processing room. You would simply have to hit the wheel near me with your royal net to summon the portal. But that would be most dangerous. Kindly refrain. Oh no! The amount of danger I get myself into in this game and come out of it is about. Oh, more stone. It really does. It definitely is. Thank you, Neve. Gotten it already. Have a good look. I'm so lost with this. I know you, Unlock. He is so cute. Oh, gems. There's always got to be fishing somewhere. And I think that that is a skull. What is this? Some sort of enchanted piece of paper? It's a piece of you, Maleficent. A piece of me. Oh, how curious. I've seen the moment that I bestowed my gift upon Aurora. It was so simple, so igneous. One prick from her spinning wheel before sunset on her 16th birthday. It's an important part of your story and Aurora's. Yes, the two of us, forever intertwined regardless of will. Like a rose and its thorns. My, that's strange. Something's happening. The magic of the page white's giving me strength. Ah, yes. I can feel the curse's power over me waning. I'm not free of it yet. The quills told me there are 2 other anchor moments still being processed. And you know what must be done. Go and find them.
We shall speak again soon.
I need to get inside the processing room to stop Maleficent from being erased. Let me through. That's quite impossible. The conveyor system is jammed. How do I get it unjammed? An excellent question. The conveyor could be restarted, but only by a supervisor that has authority. Where can I find a supervisor? That is unclear. I'm afraid the organisational chart was lost during the incident of forgetting. I do have an ad break coming up in about 4 minutes. Thank you so much for your patience. And then we'll see how far we can get through this quest. Oh, it was? Well then, I'm a supervisor. Let's do this. You do not resemble any supervisor I've seen. Perhaps you can answer some verification questions regarding the unwritten realms to confirm your identity. Okay, what are the questions? How many seats are there in the waiting room? 44. Yes, very interesting. How many magic quills are currently on duty in the unwritten realms, including myself? 3. The most illuminating answer. And finally, which floor of the reviews and processing department are we on right now? 3. Thank you for your prompt reply. You have not exhibited sufficient knowledge to prove your identity. Please return with your credentials and have a wonderful day. Hmm. This will allow you to restart the assembly line. Well, not with my shovel to start off with. What puzzles have we got here? Raise high the fingertip and the spinning wheel, and the path forward thou shall reveal. Water. Okay. So much stuff. There we go. Shovel. I do find it a bit strange that those teacups turn into mud. Movement B. That's an easier way to do it rather than all running all around the beacon. Ah, you've managed to rescue the second one. Give it to me. I wonder which moment from my life these fools saw fit to steal and destroy forever. Maybe it's a sad moment, you ever have a rough breakup. My life has had its share of miseries. After all, I'm surrounded by fools. But this holds something more bittersweet. It's the moment that I lured Aurora to the spinning wheel. It was my moment of greatest triumph, and the moment that sealed my fate. How is one to feel about a memory like that? How should I look upon the day that I achieved my vengeance over the entire royal family? Learn a lesson from it. Don't sacrifice everything over petty revenge. Oh, I most certainly learned something. Leave no loose ends. I ought to have sent Prince Philip off to an eternal slumber just as I did Aurora. What's this? Oh, the magic of this place is beginning to work. I'm almost restored to my full power. This answer very much gives Neve. You're flourishing, and I just want to say I love that for you. It's curious, you're different from other mortals. You can be trusted to do something correctly the first time. You spare me kindness where others serve me slights. Yes, I'm starting to like you. Oh, back at you. Let's not become complacent. We must finish what has already begun. Right. You've still got one anchor moment I need to find. I'll be back in a jiffy.
You'd best be on your way.
I'm here to stop you from erasing Maleficent. Oh dear, I'm afraid the end of my story has already been cast in the void for total erasure. I'm about to lose it. Kindly refrain, I'm here to help. Retrieving parts of the story once it's already in the void is quite a protracted process. I would need form C47B to be filled out. It's hundreds of pages. Of course, then it required the sign-off of all 755 superiors all across various departments. I'll forget it, I'll just do it myself. I suppose a strong rope cast into the void might do a trick. But what would be so efficient and so quick? Wouldn't hundreds of hours of paperwork be much more exciting? No. Oh, of course it's the fishing rod. When will they learn nothing can match the royal tools? Something tells me this is decoration. Clear the brave knight's path to help him meet the dragon's wrath. Um, I'm actually going to need to move. Um, yeah, you go ahead. I see things I need to dig up and collect. Good, I'm glad that's done. Let's see what Maleficent has to say. Ah, are you subject Lauren? Category protagonist. Yes, that's me. I have a message for you pertaining to the erasure of character Maleficent. Ahem, relaying the message. Lauren, it's the Lawkeeper. I have a vitally important message for you. According to the research, the cause of all problems across the Vale is Maleficent. In my opinion, it's Aurora's disappearance, but that was probably caused by Maleficent. I apologise. The Lawkeeper has more to relay. There's only one way to save the Vale, Lauren. You must cast Maleficent's anchor moment into the void and allow her to be erased forever. Maleficent is simply too villainous, too powerful. Dreamlight Valley was never meant to contain someone like her. I know I can depend on you. You're the hero of the story. Stop Maleficent. End of message. I need to talk to Maleficent about this. Finally, someone who isn't an utter fool. Have you found the final moment they stole from me? I'll take it now. The Lawkeeper told me you're the cause of all problems. You need to be erased. How absurd. That tattered tone has no idea what she's talking about or who she's challenging. I shall tear every last yellowed page from my cracked spine one by one. You're not exactly proving him wrong right now. You expected that I would simply smile and accept my fate. You of all mortals know that I'm more than just some petty villain. You've seen me scorned and betrayed. You've seen me at my moment of greatest triumph. And in your hands now, I'm certain my fate can be changed. Don't do that foul book's bidding. She's lying. Something's not right. Should I give the anchor moment back? I think I need to. You've not failed me, Lauren. Only you would not fall for a lie about me.
Quaint.
Ah, this page contains the day that Philip raised his sword against me. My fate was nothing but foul luck. Had that insipid Flora not interfered, I'd have struck him down. Can you turn into a dragon and offer rides to people in the valley? And I thought you were a ruler of serious pursuits. It seems the magic of this place is beginning to take hold. At last I have my full power once again. Now we have business to attend to. Shall we pay a visit to the Lawkeeper?
I will be watching.
Oh, wrong way. Lauren, what have you done? Maleficent still walks the Vale. This is grave danger to all of us. I can't just erase someone with no evidence. You're much too trusting of all these villains, Lauren. Alas, there's no use crying over spilled ink now. In any case, I've uncovered more. Maleficent was but one nasty part of the problem. She was not the sole cause. I had my suspicions before. Now I'm certain of it. The cause of all the problems across the Vale is you. Oh, look! Taylor Swift is here. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. Indeed you are. Allow me to explain. Your presence in Dreamlight Valley, it's causing the never after. There are stories and characters here in the valley that were never meant to be together. I fear it's all coming unravelled. Something funny is going on here. Oh, no. This is comedy. This is no comedy, but a tragedy. You may have no choice. To save Dreamlight Valley, you may have to leave it forever. Never. I must do some research. We may stop the worst of all of this. In the meantime, perhaps you should check in on Maleficent and ensure she's not causing any trouble. Oh, I've just unlocked her.
We must speak.
Exactly. At last, I was beginning to lose hope of ever escaping that wretched place. You spoke to the lawkeeper. What does she have to say for herself? She told me I'm the cause of all the problems happening in the Vale. How interesting. That musty manual reminds me of the meddling good fairies. Of course she's trying to blame you. She doesn't understand you. She fears your power. Do not trust another word she utters, Lauren. The lawkeeper is hiding something. I know it. Good. You aren't falling for her ruse. If only I could find Princess Aurora, maybe she knows the truth. Don't look to me. When I last saw Aurora, she was with Flynn Rider. Perhaps he knows the truth about what happened to her. I'll leave it to you to deal with that vexing little problem. In the meantime, I have a kingdom to watch over. I only hope Hades hasn't made a complete travesty of it all.
You have proven your worth.
And I think that is where I'm going to leave off, as I have gone longer than I normally do on a Wednesday. I typically only go for about 2 hours, as I come home from work and then pretty much start streaming straight away. So what I will do is I will leave you with my Discord. If you want to join, that would be absolutely brilliant. I'd love to have you. If not, don't worry about it. Whatever you feel like. And here is my raid message. I will find someone to raid us along to. See if there is anyone else playing Disney Dreamlight Valley that that we want to raid along to. Just going to transition there. And I will just see who we can raid along to. We do have a friend that is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, but we will see. We have raided them before, so let's see if there's anyone else. I think we will raid along to this person. We will be raiding along to Jax's berry patch. It would be brilliant if you could come along with me in the raid. Thank you so much for all the support today. It has been absolutely lovely to have everyone here and supporting me. And I'm going to raid us along now. Thank you so much. Take care and hopefully see you in the next one.